Is basketball your only source of income? Do you believe when you make it as a pro? Or maybe you are a pro already. Is this the only thing that you do that makes money? Well, that can't happen. In this video, we're going to chop it up. Welcome back to another edition of Keys to the Game. I am your host, Arnold Lewis of the Arnold Stars Podcast. And this is Keys to the Game, where we talk about all the keys that you need to make it as a professional overseas basketball player. If this is your first time tuning in, please do me a huge favor. Hit the like and subscribe. Let's get straight into it. If basketball is your only source of income, you're tripping. You're tripping. You think basketball is the only way that you're going to make it. You need to have other sources of income coming in at all times. The money flow cannot stop. At all times, the money flow cannot stop. If you are going to go build your career, great. Take time to put in the 10,000 hours, and if you're a pro, put in another 10 on top of that one to solidify yourself even more. So you know you're going to not only have a good career, but you're going to have longevity in the game. And sometimes in this game, it's just a waiting game. As far as sometimes you're going to have to wait to get to the type of money that's going to allow you to build your life. That's why money management is so important when it comes to this game. Do you have a system to manage your money when it comes to your life? When it comes to the money that you are making when you play for these teams? Because you're probably not going to get coming out the gate for the average player. You're probably not going to start off making $5,000 a month, $6,000 a month. It's just not like it. You're probably going to be ranging from $1,500 to $2,000, $2,500. I made a video about that a couple weeks ago. I got to remember the 10-year plan. Keys to the Game, 10 years plan. I don't know what number it was, but I was talking about that. Your first year, you're probably going to make between like $1,500 to $2,500. 2,000 in that range for like the between 2,500 and 1,500 within like the first 3 years for an average rookie. Matter of fact, I just met 4 rookies this past season, and they were all in that price range. So you need to understand how to manage that money along with the time that you have. You might be getting, let's just say $2,000 a month. Cool. But really you're getting more than that because you have more time, and your time is more valuable than the money that you're getting. So it's really about how do you utilize that time that you have to maximize the money that you're using. You need to understand how to save your money. You need to understand how to manage, invest, and go through all the money situations to actually build off the money that you're making, and not just coming home and tricking the bag off and blowing all your money and trying to rinse and repeat it because I know I'm finna get on. I can just get back with my old team, and I know I'm gonna get this much, and I'm gonna probably add it up so I could be able to save this much. No, it's not gonna work like that because you already got the habit of not saving your money or managing your money the right way. You have to understand you have to manage your money the right way in order to have a successful career. No one is teaching us how to manage our money. No one is teaching us like what do we do with it. You just know about playing basketball, and one is too close to none. One source of income is not going to help you get to where you need to get to in life, because you can't forget about, you're just thinking about your basketball life and your basketball career and not your real life. Think about your real life. Think about what's really going on in your life that can help you after this game is done. The ball is going to start bouncing. Injuries happen. Things are always going to come up and down that's going to mess you up that you would not even expect. So with the time that you got, you must understand that you have to work on your money management skills. Pick up some books, go take a course. Understand that managing your money is one of the most important things you can do as a player, because you're already being gifted with the time to make the extra money. Learn how to take the money that you're getting. Say you're only getting $2,000 a month. How do I take that money and make that money make me $3,000 a month? I'll give you a quick story. So I like to listen to a lot of other podcasts, financial literacy podcasts, mostly. The 2 people I listen to Monday and Tuesday. Monday I listen to Market Mondays, and Tuesday I listen to Trapping Tuesdays. So with Wall Street Trapper. And so he had said something in one of his episodes that I was thinking like, man, if I had the money, I would have done the same thing. It was something like, who was the guy? Warren Buffett is taking $50 billion and buying these T-bills or these treasury bills that pays like super high interest on it. Like it's like 4.9 interest for a 30-day T-bill note. So you give them 50 billion. So he's giving them 50 billion and they're giving them 4.9% on that. And that's averaging out to about $5 million off that 30-day period. So he's just buying a lot of them at 50 billion, and he's just catching 5 million, 5 million, 5 million, and he can do it for 30 and 60 days. So he's just taking advantage of it. And I was just like, he was just like, it's free money. It's free money. They print money. It's free money. So I'm like, well, you don't have money like Warren Buffett, my homeboys right now, but you definitely have probably 100,000 maybe you can put up to the side that if you did these 30-day notes, 60-day notes, how much money would you be making off the top? I gave the same information to one friend. I gave it to another friend. One didn't do nothing with it. One went and told his girl about it. She went, got it, put like 10 bands into one of hers. They was getting like 4.5% on it for like 8 months or something. It was just because their bank offered this. So they actually took advantage, and they already see it's working. And he was like, oh, okay, that's something more I can like dump my money into that's making me passive income. Now I'm using that money to make me money. Instead of just sitting on it, looking at it, wiping it down like it's so pretty. Oh, I got me 100,000. I got me 250,000. I got me $1 million in the bank. Oh, look at it. Oh, that's nice. Look at that right there. That's nice. That's 250,000 right there. Ooh, well, I'm up. Man, come on, man. We got to get out of that mindset. What game are we playing? You know, we have a great opportunity as basketball players right now to play the wealth game at any level, because we have what majority of people don't have, and that's free time. If we start valuing all those hours that we have free and utilize that to build wealth for ourselves, that's the one that something I wish someone would have told me when I first started the game. Yo, as a young player, start learning how to build a wealth game, because you gonna understand, for most people, when you start really understanding the wealth game, it's a time thing. It's a timing thing of how long in life you got to build it. And if you understand, when people have the things that people struggle with the most is having time to build wealth. That is the issue that they have, is a time to build wealth, because I got to work and I got kids and I got to do this and I got to do that. So you start really understanding, well, if I had enough time, if I had these extra 4 hours a day to work on this, I could be able to build wealth, and I could be able to provide better for my family, but I just don't have time. Just look at the most wealthiest people, and they always talking about time. You want to get that time so they understand how valuable the time is, and we have to understand how valuable our time is. Time is more important than the money that we're receiving. That time that we have used correctly can maximize this money way more than you could ever imagine. I'm starting to understand this now. This is like the beginning of my journey, and I'm starting to understand the time. That's how I'm able to create this content and create this. And I started, going into my entrepreneurship bag and start learning this and understand that you are a business. Yes, you are a hooper. Yes, this is the key to the game. Start playing the wealth game. Keys to the game: start playing the wealth game as fast as possible. Start understanding that this is the perfect opportunity to start building wealth. Not getting rich, building wealth. That's all I got for this segment of Keys to the Game. I hope this help you guys. Send this out to a player that's playing right now, one who wants to be a pro, so they can understand that the earlier you start, and understanding that the longer you get to play this game, it will contribute to the longer you get to use the most important thing in life, which is time to build and play the wealth game. That's all I got for this episode. Remember, greatness is a habit, not a right. Till next time. Hey guys, thanks for tuning into the show. Please subscribe on our YouTube, Spotify, Apple, and wherever you listen to your podcast. I greatly appreciate it.